Hello everybody and welcome to Penny's Watching. I'm Penny and today we're watching Planet of the Apes from 1968, which is the movie chosen by my Patreons for June. So thanks to my Patreons for making this possible, and I can't wait to see this universal masterpiece that of course I know, but I have never watched.
We're now on full automatic in the hands of the computers. I've tucked my crew in for the long sleep, and I'll be joining them soon.
So this is the captain's log.
According to Dr. Hesline's theory of time in a vehicle traveling nearly the speed of light, the Earth has aged nearly 700 years since we left it. The men who sent us on this journey are long since dead and gone.
Oh, that's a terrible feeling.
Seen from out here, everything seems different.
Yeah, everything is very blue.
Space is boundless. It squashes a man's ego. I feel lonely.
Well, that's because your companions are sleeping.
Does man still make war against his brother?
Yes, very much so. At least I can tell you about 2025. 1, 2, 3. Only 4 of them. Night night. I don't like they are sleeping in this position. It's like they are already dead. I know Charlton Heston is in Ben-Hur, which I have never watched, but I probably should. This music is very haunting. Ooh, did we arrive somewhere? We are landing in Nevada. Uh-oh. It's very hot here today, I wouldn't mind. Red alert! It's not making any merp, merp, merp. Their beards barely grew, so maybe they didn't really travel very far away. They all look so much better with a beard, though.
Stuart?
Well, she definitely didn't grow a beard.
Stuart?
Okay. For more than one reason. I guess something went a little wrong there. This would be so frightening, like, for what they know, this planet is absolutely not good for human life.
London, get out on last signal. What signal? The word that we landed. Yes, okay.
Yeah, yes, they can breathe.
Abandoned ship.
3978, so they did travel quite a lot farther. Splash.
She's sinking. Going.
It's not like you were gonna use it anymore.
Okay, we're here to stay.
I mean, it's basically the Grand Canyon. I'm sure that you can make it home.
We're some 320 light years from Earth on an unnamed planet in orbit around a star in the constellation of Orion. Is that close enough for you?
Well, yeah, that's more detailed than I thought it was going to be.
So you really don't know, do you? What went wrong? We weren't programmed to land in the water.
The question is not so much where we are as when we are.
We know when we are.
Let's see, one pistol, 20 rounds ammo, a medical kit, camera, TX9.
I don't know what is
food,
TX9.
Water enough for 3 days.
That's not enough food.
I was thinking about Stuart. What do you suppose happened?
I think she died.
in her sleep.
It's a little late for a wake. She's been dead nearly a year. I read the clocks. They bear out Hasline's hypothesis. We have been away from Earth for 2,000 years. Time's wiped out everything you ever knew. It's all dust.
Dust in the wind.
It's still just a theory.
It's a fact, Landon.
Nothing will grow here. There's just a trace of carbohydrates. All the nitrogen is locked into the nitrates.
No dangerous ionization.
No.
But you only have very little food. You're making a grave for the USA? I guess it was a symbolic grave for the dead companion. I love how the planet looks so gorgeous and so dead at the same time. Kind of like I would come here on holiday but not live here. They are not embracing the wee properly enough. All good? All good? No food. Uh-oh. Ball. No food. Deadly rocks.
You're 300 light years from your precious planet. Your loved ones are dead and forgotten for 20 centuries. 20 centuries! There's just one reality left. We are here and it is now. You get hold of that and hang on to it, or you might as well be dead.
I'm prepared to die.
He's prepared to die.
I mean, if you don't find food and water, it's more than a preparation.
Why did you sign on for this trip? Never mind. I'll clue you in. You were the golden boy of the class of 72. When they nominated you for the big one, you couldn't turn it down.
Climb off, will you?
Oh, and the glory. Don't forget that.
I mean, even if you had just a little money back home, imagine the compound interest when you make it back. Then, I mean, they are not gonna make it back probably, but imagine.
There's one last item. Immortality. You wanted to live forever. Except for me and Dodge. You lived longer than anyone ever born. You got what you wanted, Tiger. How does it taste?
I don't know why he's behaving like a jerk. They are all in a terrible situation, like, equally.
You're negative.
And I'm not prepared to die.
You thought life on Earth was meaningless. You despise people.
Maybe he's searching for better people.
I can't help thinking somewhere in the universe there has to be something better than man.
Oh, then I was kinda right. He is looking for better people. I would space travel to sample food from interplanetary cultures. Grass!
Life.
Try eating just a little bit. There's only one way to know if it's edible. More grass. So maybe they just landed in the wrong biome. So much walking, I would be so hungry if I was them. Huh? I saw them.
Skipper! Look!
That doesn't look great.
Scarecrows?
Kind of.
Hell with the scarecrows.
They found probably food and water. They definitely found water, and they clearly, you know, like, the scarecrow were a proof of civilization. I didn't think I was gonna, hello? I didn't think I was gonna see a bat today. If I knew that there are people living on this planet, I wouldn't just go around naked.
Look at this! Hey, look!
I say that they should have never been naked. Well, guys, it's full of leaves. Just cover the relevant parts with leaves. Well, I guess they don't have any equipment anymore. Oh, they got the gun too? Hopefully they don't know how to use it.
They didn't leave much, did they?
Now they are more dressed than the inhabitants. They look human. I was expecting monkeys.
Well, at least they haven't tried to bite us.
Blessed are the vegetarians.
They look more or less human, but I think they're mute.
Maybe they just don't have anything worth to say.
This is the best they've got around here. In 6 months, we'll be running this planet.
Yes? But hello? They are terrified. Okay, they know how to use guns. Oh, these are the monkeys! They are all getting caught. So the intention is to capture every single one of these humans. Ah, that probably hurts. There's a very important artery around there. I can't wait to know, like, why. Like, if they are hunting humans for food or what. Oh! That's another place. That's another place with an important artery. It is kind of looking like they want to make bacon. Oh, but it's still alive, okay? They know he's not one of them. They are taking photos, so it was like a safari. It's a very good allegory of how humans, like on our planet, treat animals. But they are trying to save them, okay? I didn't expect it.
Which one was wearing the strange clothes?
Oh my god, they have a British accent.
This beast has lost a lot of blood. You made it, why can't I?
What do you mean, made it? I'm an animal psychologist, that's all.
So they have quite of a, like, deep structured society.
Dr. Zayas realizes our work has value. The foundations of scientific brain surgery are being laid right here in studies of cerebral functions of these animals.
Hold his jaw.
Ah, this is gonna hurt. I don't think they have anesthesia.
The minute you open the door, he goes into his act.
I'm assuming he can't speak, otherwise he would have said something.
Well, Bright Eyes, is our throat feeling better? It still hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah, he can't speak.
He keeps trying to form words.
Oh my god,
You
it's
know what
almost
they
like he
say,
could
human
speak.
see, human do.
But human see, human do. Oh, he wants the paper. He wants to write.
Careful, Doctor. What'd I tell you? I'll try it again and I'll break your arm!
I mean, dude, just mimic writing.
Good morning, sir.
Open up, please.
Sir, he's over here. Show him. Go ahead, do your trick.
Yeah, show the John Denver of monkeys.
On, speak again.
Yes, amusing. A man acting like an ape.
I know a lot of men that act like apes, so...
He has a definite gift for mimicry.
He's using that old blanket as clothing. Look, he's moving his fingers.
Only because he saw you moving yours.
If I was him, I would be trying to mimic the act of writing. Or maybe I could try with a middle finger, like...
Experimental brain surgery on these creatures is one thing, and I'm all in favor of it. Behavioral studies are something else again. To suggest that we can learn anything about the simian nature from a study of man is sheer nonsense. He eats up his food supplies in the forest, then migrates to our green belts and ravages our crops.
What a shame, I know. Imagine eating.
Sooner he is exterminated, the better. It's a question of simian survival.
So she's the only one who kinda cares about humans. In a weird way, but she cares. Do we want to observe Hanky Panky? That would be another type of movie. Yeah, he probably smells. It's unfortunate they all got hurt around the throat, so nobody can speak.
Do you have to work tonight?
No. Oh, Cornelius.
Outrageous! What a display of affection!
Hello, Bright Eyes. How's our throat today? Look, she remembers.
Remembers what?
The blood transfusion.
Sarah, really? You know, they can't.
Oh, he's trying to communicate. Okay.
Good morning, Dr. Zayas. Dr. Cornelius, my fiancé.
Of course, the young ape with a shovel. I hear you're planning another archaeological expedition.
Yes, very interesting. Now turn around and look.
Count on it, sir.
No, are you
Cornelius,
stupid? Why is the
offensive
girl
one.
stupid? She's canceling everything. It's almost like the other human didn't want him to write. But they seem to be extremely primitive, so what will they know? And now the monkeys are probably gonna think they are arguing about the woman. Fire!
Stop! You heard him. Take him inside.
I don't understand these animal psychologists. What's Dr. Zira trying to prove?
That man can be domesticated.
I don't know if I can agree with her about that. He saw it.
I'm sorry, Bright Eyes.
No, 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 no. She's the only one on your side. Ah, okay, he got paper.
Just don't hurt him!
Are you going to understand? Well, yes.
I'm taking him out of here.
He's vicious, Doctor. It's against the rules.
Do as I say!
Vicious, I don't know. He can probably write better than you.
You wouldn't hurt me, would you, Taylor?
Say no, 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 no.
It's a stunt. Humans can't write.
He's literally writing.
Don't you believe your own eyes?
You can see him
Where
writing.
did you learn to do this?
In school.
Jefferson Public School.
Exactly.
Back on that planet you say you came from?
What happened to Landon?
The hell they know.
They fell out of the sky with you.
Not fell, flew.
Well, technically they did fall out of the sky.
Flight is a scientific impossibility.
See, I will be doomed because I have never been able to make one of those fly.
You were captured here.
You fell into the water here? Sure.
Somewhere around.
Marched across the desert, mountains, and reached the jungle.
She's becoming really good at understanding him.
Brilliant hypothesis.
But I'm probably wrong.
That the apes
or-
evolved from a lower order primate, possibly man.
The evidence was very meager.
You didn't think so then?
It was before Dr. Zayas and half of the Academy said that my idea was heresy.
How can scientific truth be heresy?
Yeah, this planet is way too much similar to Earth.
A missing link.
Well, if you were a missing link, the sacred scrolls wouldn't be worth their parchment.
Well, maybe they're not.
Oh, no, thank you. I'm not going to get into that battle.
I do understand Cornelius. Like, it's true that he will probably die.
Dr. Zayas.
He's gonna be mad.
What is that?
A man, Dr. Maximus.
Rule.
Yeah,
No animals allowed outside
he knows.
the compound, and most especially not without a leash.
This creature is a special case. We're conducting a new experiment.
Just lie, girl. Don't tell them.
Return this beast to the compound. What is this?
It floats on the air.
Nonsense.
Well, try. No, of course he won't try. Because he knows. Because he knows that it would work. So they would rather Hannibal Lecter him.
Taking number 4 over to surgery in 5 minutes. Have him ready. These orders come from Dr. Zayas himself.
If only you knew what they're going to do.
Yeah, if only he could understand what you say. Yeah, okay, but there are going to be so many monkeys. Don't really think you can kill all of them.
He lives again. He has found peace in heaven. He was a font of simian kindness. Dear departed.
Spotted by a child.
Get rid of that creature!
He should have probably kidnapped the child, like, as a hostage.
Catch him! Catch him!
I can't believe in all of this running around he couldn't find a weapon of any kind. It could have been worse. They could have run behind him with rifles.
Come on, Quintus.
This is like a museum. Is he gonna pretend to be one of the little statues? What? They put it there on display.
Taylor! Why did you run away?
Security police.
I don't know. I wonder
No longer,
why.
madam. He is now in the custody of the Ministry of Science.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape!
Well, this is probably going to change everything.
No one will listen to me. Only you, Nova. You, Nova. No.
He just chose a name for her. Morning shower.
Where are you taking
I guess, you know, as a punishment for his rebellion, he's not gonna have sex anymore.
Now I don't even have you. Back on Earth, I never did. Oh, there were women, lots of love-making, but no love. That was the kind of world we'd made. So I left.
Do you love me, I wonder? Can you love, I wonder?
I think she can love, but she can't understand the word.
You're the only girl in town.
I mean, she's also pretty. Not smart, maybe, but just smile.
Look at that. I taught you to smile.
What do they want now? Goodbye.
What is this?
A hearing.
Be clever, be quiet.
Just as I expected.
Park Tribunal of the National Academy is now in session.
Why do they all have the same haircut as John Denver?
The right to know whether there's a charge against him.
Objection. Is he the man? Therefore, he has no rights under ape law.
Answer the question, Dr. Zira. Is it a man?
Sir, perhaps the question is the point at issue. Is he a man, a deviant, or a freak of nature?
Those are the only three options.
You must admit that the accused is a non-ape and therefore has no rights under ape law.
Then why is he called the accused?
It is scientific heresy that is being tried here. They endanger their own careers by defending this animal.
Then I'll defend myself.
Oh, they didn't know that he can speak.
My name is Taylor.
Philip, silence the animal.
Wait, let me...
I hate how they can clearly see that he's different, but they just don't care.
The Almighty created the ape in his own image, that he gave him a soul and a mind.
Yeah, I already heard of that before.
Perverted scientists who advance an insidious theory called evolution. Zira and a corrupt surgeon named Galen experimented on this wounded animal, tampering with his brain and throat tissues to produce a speaking monster.
That's a lie. He can reason.
Yeah, but they think it's your doing.
Bright eyes. What is the second article of faith?
Why would he know?
I know nothing of your culture. I admit that.
Of course he doesn't know our culture because he cannot think.
No, because he's an outsider, you idiot.
Read this for me.
I have come to you from a planet in a different solar system. I am an explorer in space.
Stop right there. Let me see that pair.
They already think that it's nothing true.
You also state that Bright Eyes had two intelligent companions with him at the time of his capture.
That is his assertion.
Well, one of them, we know where to find him.
That's him.
He's the right one.
Which one?
The tall one in the back.
Oh, they lobotomized him.
You did it. You cut up his brain, you bloody baboon! Got him!
That is a destiny way worse than death.
Two fine veterinary surgeons under my direction were able to save his life. But the beast could not speak, of course. Nor will he ever speak.
You did that to him, damn you! You cut out his memory, you took his identity, and that's what you want to do to me!
Yeah, that's definitely what they want to do.
I, for one, grant you that this creature cannot have come from another planet. He does come from somewhere in the Forbidden Zone. He's described the region to us and described it accurately, for I have been there.
You visited the Forbidden Zone?
That is quite of an admission.
The special permission of the Academy, I discovered evidence of a simian culture that existed long before the sacred
So that is
scrolls were
why the zone is forbidden. Because Grandpa Fart here doesn't want anyone to know.
Marvel! This living paradox, this missing link in an evolutionary
Yeah,
chain.
these two guys are gonna get killed.
You go too far!
They are basically the monkey Galileo.
Your two simian friends and sponsors are free on bail, but they'll soon be brought to trial for heresy.
And they are going to die.
The tribunal has placed you in my custody for final disposition. Emasculation to begin with. Then experimental surgery on the speech centers.
If you are going to tamper with his brain, just leave his wiener alone.
Tell me who and what you really are and where you came from, and no veterinary shall touch you. Where is your tribe?
His tribe.
You don't believe that
Prosecutors charge that I'm a monster created by Dr. Zira.
Certainly not.
No, but he thinks he's from somewhere in the Forbidden Zone.
You're a mutant.
That's what Zira and Cornelius claim. You're talking heresy, Doctor.
Yeah, but nobody can hear him.
Appearance of one mutant send you into a panic.
Because you're not unique. There's probably another and another, a whole nest of them. Where are your women?
Thank you for calling me Taylor.
Our eastern desert has never been explored because we've always assumed that life cannot exist there.
But now he thinks that he comes from there.
I give you just 6 hours to make a full confession.
So that is why he wants to cut his wiener, because he thinks that it counts as torture.
You can cut pieces out of me. You've got the power.
Return this creature to his cage.
But you do it out of fear. Remember that! Remember that! Because you're afraid of me! What are you afraid of, Doc?
He is afraid that if everything is true, then their way of life is not wrong, but not what they thought it was.
That male is to be transferred to the zoo.
At this hour? Who says so?
Your
Don't
mom.
they tell you anything? The Anti-Vivisectionist Society is up in arms. If he can speak, he belongs in a public zoo.
Well, I mean, that's probably a good attraction.
Show me the order.
For a second, I thought the order was gonna be a punch in his face.
This order's no good.
Grab him!
It was kind of like that punch in the face.
Who are you?
So you can talk. I'm Dr. Zira's nephew.
They are putting their life at risk.
Zira doesn't want your female.
I want her.
If you insist, but I'm not taking any orders.
She's probably gonna ruin everything because she's just not smart enough to avoid trouble.
I told you not to bring the other one. Here, put this on. Come on.
Do you have any clothes for me?
All men look alike to most tapes. So put it on and keep quiet, and we may just get away with this.
He should probably just do whatever she says. She knows this place way better. It's 2 horses, so it's on their side.
Well, Taylor, we're all fugitives now.
Do you have any weapons, any guns?
The best, but we won't need them.
I want one anyway.
Yeah, we are totally gonna need them.
There was another jungle beyond the Forbidden Zone. I'll try for that. What about you?
Cornelius and I have been indicted for heresy. Unless we can prove our theories, we don't stand a chance of acquittal.
We're going back to the diggings I worked at over a year ago.
I ought to thank you for saving me. You'll be in trouble for that.
What's she pointing at?
Oh, so she's smart.
Nova. Nova, you can't go there. It's not safe.
Now, if you're gonna go there, you were gonna go alone.
Let's get the water and provisions into the wagon.
Why do you call this a forbidden zone?
Because they can't come
No one
here.
knows. It's an ancient taboo.
So basically it's forbidden because some old fart said so. I'm surprised that the girl Nova didn't do anything stupid so far. Not willingly, but like she doesn't know better. Oh, he's shaving. Honestly, I think he looks so much better with a beard. Also, where the hell did he find shaving cream?
Why did you do that? Scrape off your hair.
In my world, when I left it, only kids your age wore beards.
Somehow, it makes you look less intelligent.
It makes him look older.
Show me what's in that cave.
Right now, if you like.
She doesn't want to go. Oh, and this is why.
Lucius, don't fire at them.
You're all under the arrest.
I was gonna say you can definitely try.
If there's any more shooting, Dr. Zaya, she'll be the first to go.
Yeah, he's American. He knows how to fire better than them.
Lower your weapon. Tell him to pull back around the rocks. Out of range. Withdraw!
Only an apostate would flee to the Forbidden Zone. You've brought the female of your species. I didn't realize that man could be monogamous.
On this planet, it's easy.
I mean, she's definitely the most attractive that we have seen.
There is a vast cave, and in that cave a fabulous treasure of fossils and artifacts.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
If they can prove those scrolls don't tell the whole truth of your history, if they can find some real evidence of another culture from some remote past, will you let them off?
No.
Of course.
No, he won't.
Present your evidence, Cornelius.
It was at this level I discovered cutting tools and arrowheads of quartz. The artifacts lying here were found at this level.
That was a doll?
That's the paradox. For the more ancient culture is the more advanced.
Geologists from my staff would laugh at your speculation.
But there's the dolls, sir.
Yeah, show him the Barbie.
The human doll.
What is this?
Are you
food?
telling me that
My
maybe
granddaughter-
there were like other space travelers?
For a time, the ancients kept humans as household pets. Keep digging, Cornelius. You'll find evidence of the master of this house, an ape.
Been in pretty bad shape. He wore false teeth and eyeglasses.
So they were human?
Fragile animal. But he was here before you, and he was better than you are.
That's lunacy.
Ah, she can speak.
Dr. Zayas, would an ape make a human doll that talks?
How did a battery survive so long?
Lucius!
Go kidnap the Pope! Keep the Pope at the gunpoint! Hell yeah, brother! No, don't be sorry. We were asking for it.
Cornelius! Zara! Help me!
Are we gonna shoot at the Pope? We are kidnapping the Pope!
Tell him to pull back, now!
Cease fire! Withdraw!
Violence is the only language they know. In this, they are just like our modern human.
They left a hostage behind.
You can't trust the older generation.
I know what you mean.
Some things never change.
I want you to go around the rocks and tell those gorillas I've got Dr. Zayas prisoner. Horse, food, and water. Enough for a week for me and this female. And 50 rounds of ammunition.
What if they won't agree to your terms?
Tell them I'll shoot him.
Taylor, you can't.
Oh, yes, you can.
Yes, he can.
Yes.
He's a born killer.
Please, don't treat him like that.
Like that what? Like a human?
It's humiliating.
The way I was humiliated?
Exactly.
We thought you were inferior.
Now you know better.
If man was superior, why didn't he survive?
Natural catastrophe. A storm of meteors. Defender of the faith. Guardian of the terrible secret. That's it, isn't it, Doctor?
Chief of the liars.
Reach into my pocket. Read to him the 29th scroll, 6th verse.
Beware the beast man, for he is the devil's pawn. Alone among God's primates, he kills for sport or greed.
Which is true.
He will murder his brother to possess his brother's land.
Which is very true.
He will make a desert of his home and yours.
Far enough.
How will you survive?
He won't survive.
Might as well try.
I still say you're making a mistake.
That's the spirit. Remember, never trust anybody over 30. I'd like to kiss you goodbye.
You're so damned ugly.
I mean, without... Oh, no, it wasn't on the cheek.
Don't try to follow us. You're afraid of me and you hate me. Why?
Because you're a man. I have always known about man. Your breed made a desert ages ago.
There's got to be an answer.
Don't look for it, Taylor. You may not like what you find.
He doesn't have to like it. He only wants to know it. I really hope he's not going to convict those two anyway.
Let him go. Shell explosives. We're going to seal up the cave, and you will both stand trial for heresy.
I knew it. I knew it all this time.
I'm sorry.
What about the future?
I may just have saved it for you.
What will he find out there, Doctor?
Other men, probably.
His destiny.
They are keeping me on my toes. It's taking forever to, like, get somewhere. Looks like a lighthouse, maybe? Huh?
I'm home.
What happened?
Really did it.
You blew it up! Oh, damn you! Damn you all to hell!
I am as confused as she is. What? I now understand a scene from Spaceballs. that I didn't understand when I watched it, but I don't understand what I have just seen. Like, does it mean they actually never made it to another planet? They just kept staying close to Earth for hundreds and hundreds of years, and then that was Earth? And so the human were, you know, the actual human. Because that's what I got from this final scene and from his reaction. Because the only other theory that I might have is that that civilization that was on that planet moved to Earth, and like that was absolutely not how I thought the movie was going to end. I thought it was going to find like a group of other humans and it was simply going to live with them, and that was all. Like, end of the movie, accepting that it was going to live with like a very primitive human civilization or something like that, but no, like they made it way more complicated. I do have some things that I absolutely want to say about the movie, other than this the final, like the conclusion of the movie is confusing, but it's confusing in a positive way. Like, it makes you think. But the entire movie makes you think. I love how it was ridiculing human behavior that, like, I wish I could say that it's how we used to behave, like, in the past. But, like, sometimes we still behave in that way. Sometimes we definitely let, like... I don't wanna make it like super political, but sometimes we still definitely don't want to accept some scientific progression, even though it was of course way more common back in the days, and the movie was ridiculing all of that, but in a very intelligent way. Like, all the time it was basically just saying, hey, humankind is actually quite twisted. Like, we behave in real life, we behave in the same way as the monkeys behave. And of course, we spend the entire movie looking at them and be like, whoa, they are so wrong. Like, they really behave in a stupid way. But that is, in fact, like, that was the depiction of how we live. Like, it's very smart. It's an incredibly intelligent movie, and I loved it so much. And I find it even more impressive because it's from 1968, and there was never a moment, other than like maybe at the very beginning, like those very first scenes in the spaceship, no other moment in the movie made me feel like I was watching something that is quite dated. Like, the costumes were incredible, and the quality of the filming, like, everything was really good, really modern. Like, it aged so well. If you told me that it was from 1997, I would have absolutely believed it. So it was incredible under pretty much every standpoint. But my favorite part is absolutely the writing, and it's how it basically shows us how we are kind of a failure as a species. And I always appreciate a product like that. Thank you for watching with me, and thanks to my Patreons for voting for this movie. Every month there is a poll on my Patreon for one of the movies that I am going to react to. This is the one that won for June, and I am really happy because it was incredible, and I would have missed it if I haven't watched it. So thank you for choosing this one. Thanks to everyone for watching it with me. If there's anything you want to say, absolutely feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you are not gonna miss out any future reaction. And if you want to see the uncut version alongside all of the previous ones and extra content and whatnot, don't forget to check out my Patreon as well. Thank you again, and I am going to be reflecting on this movie probably for years. Great experience. I'll see you with the next one. Bye!